don't ever let her know you are seeing another person.
Okay.
It's too disrespectful.
Even if you're not together.
Yes, don't ever let her know.
Because they have the right to take away the child anytime
She might deprive you not to come and see the child.
Okay.
You understand? So, first one they give you 1 year. Second one they give you 2 years. The next one they give you 3 years. So, but if you are living with her, in 4 years you get Niederlassung, which is the permanent resident. Then in the 5th year you need to get German passport.
Okay.
But in as much as you're not living with her, you can get Niederlassung before you get resident permit for 8 years before you get German passport. But now they've reduced the system. So you can get Niederlassung in 4-5 years. On 5 years also you can get German passport.
So what does it feel like? Like sometimes things don't work out the way you expect them. Now let's say you have seen this woman for quite 3 years and she has not given birth, and then your asylum process is running out. What other options can you take? Because
if you date a German woman or a European woman for 1 year, she's not giving you the process of what you believe, my brother, run away.
Okay.
In as much as, you see, we are a good footballer.
Yeah.
When you're a footballer, make sure you distribute your passes. Anyone that will give you the goal is what you go to. Just for example, in Africa, we all know that one man doesn't have, we have multiple girlfriends. Yeah. So when you're dating, you know the one who really loves you. So that's one you go for.
Okay.
So when you're dating her, you'll be trying 2 or 3. So when you see the one you think age matters, some of them you might be dating her and she doesn't have womb anymore. She has condemned the womb when she was little. So you must know
who is ready to have child.
Who is ready to have child. And when what comes out from your conversation when you met her, when you had dinner with her, tells you, is this person willing to have a child for me? You know, I have a couple of friends that the baby mama will ask you, what do you want?
Yeah.
They will support, they'll
ask you the question.
They'll ask you. Okay. Because they don't want to lose you. Okay. Especially when you're good on bed. When you're good on bed, you must know your job. Not when you have a white lady, you should be using a vibrator when she has a man in the house. No. Okay. You must be good on bed. Okay. If you don't last long as a man, you must have a good tongue. Okay. You know, in as much as you use your tongue, many African man will say, I'm a chief. It's not in Europe you do chief. Because you have a goal of where you want to achieve. When you're indoor, the tongue will not, people will not see what you're doing. You need to use the tongue and your hand. You use your hand very well before you go in there. You must make sure she has come 1 or 2 times before you go in there.
So now let's talk about the disadvantages of having a white woman who has given birth to you.
Or who has given birth previously before. Some of them have given birth previously before you meet them. Maybe they have a black child.
For example, if they have a black child, what are the disadvantages that you face with this?
The disadvantage you face with them because the previous baby father will be convincing her that when you take document, you run away.
Okay, then
those are the disadvantages.
Those are okay. Now, one question that I have, and I want to know that now let's assume this woman has given birth for your kid, and when she gives birth to that kid, and you two people don't get along, yeah. Alles klar, and then you don't get, you two people don't work out, and you are deprived of the chance of getting, okay, let's say you've gotten the documents from her, but you still don't like to be with her. You've gotten another woman who you like, because normally you black men, you have other black women, even if you're dating a white, because normally if your goal was to have documents, what are the disadvantages?
I would advise anybody, before you leave a white lady, make sure you have a Niederlassung.
Okay.
Because if you find out from the beginning,
she can fuck you
it's
up.
Too early. When you get a 1 year document, she can fuck you up.
Okay.
2 years, I would advise you Niederlassung. Because before you get the Niederlassung, she needs to write.
Okay.
For them to authorize them. One of them is the Niederlassung. And 2, before you get a Niederlassung, they must ask you to go to Jugendamt to bring paper that shows you are not owing the Jugendamt. If she wants to wicked you, for you not to even get those documents as incomplete, she'll go and be collecting money from the Jugendamt, telling them the one you're paying the child is not enough. I don't know whether you understand. So then she'll put you on debt. She'll put you on debt. So the best thing is to be in a good relationship with her. No matter how you think you have, whether black or white, don't let her know. Always make sure you are in a good relationship with her till you complete your job here.
Okay, so let me ask, what are the benefits that these women get from
you?
The system?
As a German, they get a lot.
Okay.
They
What
get a lot.
benefit? Like what?
They get support from government.
Okay.
They get a lot of support.
Are you entitled to this benefit?
No, you
or
are
you're
not.
entitled?
It all depends. Secondly, maybe when, for instance, the only benefit you have is only when you are married to her. When you're married to her, you don't need to get so garish. You don't need this 50-50.
Okay.
No, it's automatic.
Okay.
And secondly, when you're married to her, when the parents are rich and she's the only child, the benefit you get, you know, the parents will be supporting you.
They will be supporting everything.
Especially when they find that you don't have anything to break their daughter's heart, they trust you. So one thing you must build trust.
Is to build that trust.
You must build trust. And don't think you're smart because they are sensitive. You're sitting with a white lady, she watches your eyes. Wherever your eyes tell her what you're doing. And she's talking to you, she's looking at your eyes. We Africans, we can lie. We lie without looking at our eyes. So make sure that if you're talking to her, you're looking at her eyebrow to eyebrow. If you are lying, be looking at her. Because she's looking at you. If she's driving you, she's watching you. Even though you're sitting at the passenger side, she's watching you. So you must make sure you get her trust. Because when you get her trust, you can achieve. And secondly, when you're dating a white woman, there are classes of white lady, just like in Africa, where you have people who are graduates, people who are second class, people who are middle class earners. You don't go and look for a white lady whose parents are very poor, because there are people their parents are poor, and you expect to get anything. It's not all white lady you see that are rich. You still have the middle class people. So these are the things. So before you go, you must know the class of person you're dealing with. You understand? So we are lucky to get people who are who are up there.
My last question would be like, let's say you're like, what benefits do you normally get, you as a black man from a white lady?
One, getting their passport is very easy. Then two, there are many offices you can go. Bringing her there makes it very easier for you.
Because of the language?
Because of she.
Because of the color?
No, because if she's a German, no matter the stress you have, if she comes there, it makes it easier.
Let's say she's not a German.
It's not. They treat you. Auslander is Auslander.
Okay.
Auslander is Auslander in Germany. If she's not a German, Auslander is Auslander.
What is the best way to get easy documents? Is it with the Eastern European people, or within your country? That let me see that the woman comes from German, born raised in German, or is it easier to get with the West?
You know,
European?
they said all fingers are not equal.
Yeah.
Whatever God gives you, you take it. People will come out and say, I don't like women who are fat. I will want women who are slim and they have big ass. You don't know that maybe in your destiny, God has written a fat woman to give you peace of mind. So what God gives you, you take it.
Okay.
So people go to the disco and say, I don't like fat women. But that fat woman you reject gives their friend his sharp document. And you are waiting for the one who is slim and fine. They will deport you to your country. So whatsoever God gives you, take it. Whether it is Poland, in as much as you've approached the person and she accepts you, because your goal is not to live with her forever. You have your mission. So the person is to go there, be calm, and take what you want.
Okay, so many black men or black women, they always ask themselves, why is it that the white women our black men get are too old, and why is it that the white men our girls get are too old? Is it because of what you get there, or is it because of...
You said, let me repeat. You said the women our black men get are too old. When a woman is 40 and above, she cannot give birth. She has already entered a menopause. It depends. Any woman who is a Dutchland woman or a European that gives birth at 40, her hormone is strong, and she will do that with operation, and she will only give birth to one. That's why age matters. I told you from the beginning, you say go for 29 to 40. What will I be doing with you from 40 and above? We're just fucking. Because and now, if somebody is an asylum, you cannot marry the person and bring out your passport. They are going to deport you. Unless when you're having normal 6 months advice. Normal 6 months advice, you are allowed to go to any country and live 72 hours. For instance, you have normal 6 months advice in Germany, and you find a lady who is above 40. You can take her to Italy and marry her. Bring her here. Then a lawyer will fight for you. But if you have dundum, there's what they call prohibition of re-entry. What did I say? Prohibition of re-entry. That dundum, you are not allowed to leave the country for the less than 48 hours. Anything that makes you go out and come in, you get strafing. So they will not give you document. So if you're dating a lady above 40, just get it. You have no child.
So at the end of the day, do we need to
and secondly, our women who are dating old men, in as much as she's fertile, It all depends on what she's looking for from that old man.
Okay.
If the man is above 50, there are men who are above 50, but their dick still stand. And you know, white people, no matter how you date them, you must have to give them blowjob before their dick will stand. It's not like we that are Africans. Our parents, some of them are 60. But when they see a woman pass, their dick will stand. So when the dick is stand, it all depends how many seconds the dick will last before it will ejaculate. So what the woman needs from that man is only when she's in ovulation, just 2 seconds. If he can drop one drop there, she'll be pregnant. So it depends on what she's looking for. Some of them just want to, I'm dating a white man. What are your purpose of dating this man? Are you going there for document, or you are going there to just showcase him? We're not here for showcasing. We're here to take what belongs to us.
Okay, so now, in conclusion, is it easy to come with us to go with the system, with the German system, or is it better to go with the German woman, with the German lady?
It's easier to go with European ladies.
Okay.
Because Germans, they still have this racial mentality with them. Because one, you're not fighting only her. She will accept you, but you're fighting the family.
You're fighting a lot of people behind.
Yes, you're fighting a lot of people, especially those who are in Bayern. But if you go for Poland, they have this mentality, they accept black. They have a lot of them in their country. Hungary also the same thing.
What about the France ladies? Because
I've never had any experience, but I know they have a lot of them in a lot, because they colonized a lot of black, so they don't have this mentality of no.
So at the end of the day, we have to stick to get to the easy ways to get into dating.
Europeans, and European women is Poland, Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria, and which other one? Germans is lock. It's 50-50. When you get, it's easier. But you get most of them that are old, from 40 and above. And if, for instance, you are still in asylum, you have that 6 months hospice, and you're preaching love for her, she will tell you, I cannot give birth again. Just take her to Italy.
Get married.
Marry her, because before they used to go to Denmark to marry, but they blocked the system. And because Denmark also is closer. So now people go to Italy. So when you take her with your 6 months hospice and come back, in as much as she's a German, she has army done, you just they will give you document. But not instantly. It's going to take maybe like 1 year process, because the system is very tight. You know, so it's very tight.
Thank you for today.
And it's not all Landrasam that gives document because you have a German baby. It depends. Freising doesn't give. Freising, I repeat, Osborg doesn't give. So there are basic Landrasam that when they see, they give you. Which is Munich is 100%. Mindenheim, which is Argoy. Argoy is after getting Dove and Buchloh, they give so fast. But you see Osborg, they don't give. You see Freising, they don't give. But I know other part like Nürnberg, they give a lot in Nürnberg. Ingolstadt also is very wicked, but they give when you have a German baby. They give.
Thank you for today. We'll start from there tomorrow.
Okay. Nga wajulidde oba olina kyoyizeemu, well and good. If you find my content pleasing and you really want to know more, subscribe, share, comment. Anything you want to know, let's find ourselves in the comment section.